week for us in terms of the teams that we played in and around us, Chicago and Toronto. We knew there were two individual games. We knew there were two really difficult games where we knew that there was a lot riding on it, and I thought we produced two outstanding performances tonight. I thought we were in control, even when we didn't have possession. I thought we were in control against the team. I think is probably their position belies where their quality in their team. They've got some outstanding players. Pozuelo I think is one of the best players we've played against in this season so far. So I'm so proud of the players. There's some tired limbs in there. They had to go again. And what we said to them before the game was it was all about tonight, not what had gone on beforehand or what's happening next week. It's about putting in the same kind of performances tonight, and they all did that, every single one of them. And ultimately, 3-1 probably doesn't do it justice in terms of I honestly thought we should have been 5-6 with the chances that we created, and that's the disappointment that we got sloppy and careless on chances that we created, because we haven't had them types of chances all season. And but we won the game. That's all that matters. We've got to recover now and go against Orlando, and it's just one game at a time. We can't get too carried away looking forward about where we want to be or where we want to go. We've just got to keep each game coming, and there's a real hunger about the squad.
If you have a question on the call, please raise your hand. Lauren, go ahead.
Thanks, Rafa. Congratulations, Phil.
Thanks, Lauren.
6 points at home this week. Now we head to Orlando. How do we try and keep this momentum on the road?
Well, I think we just need to keep the level of performance, and the results will follow. We're on a really good run. We're building a lot of confidence, and I think confidence and belief and trust comes with you earn those. You can't just go to a shop, and you can't just go online and buy those types of characteristics. You've got to earn them by your preparation and by your performance. And the players are now gaining lots of confidence and belief and trust in each other. And we've got to keep that momentum going. It's a grind. This league is a marathon, and for the first half of the marathon, we were lagging behind everyone, and now we've given ourselves a chance by getting some victories and getting ourselves in touching distance of those above us. And the players are enjoying that challenge.
Next question, Michelle, then Franco. Michelle, go ahead.
All right. Hey, Phil, congratulations.
Hi, Michelle.
I wanted to ask you, after the game, well, when Rodolfo came off the field, he didn't come over and give high fives or hug anybody or anything. He kind of walked off by himself. And then after the game, you put your arm around him and you guys had kind of a long, seeming from up here, animated conversation. What was going on there? I'm just wondering.
Well, he wanted the match ball. He wanted to score goals. He's obviously been through an awful lot, and he probably felt that it was a game where he could have got more chances in the game to score. And what we said to him was, it's a team game. Indiana didn't probably deserve to be left out. Probably Blaise Matuidi didn't deserve to be left out. But it's a team game. We're showing the depth of our squad, and I actually really loved his reaction in terms of the anger to come off, because we've seen many times this season when he's been disappointed coming off, where he's been disappointed in himself. Now he's got that hunger and desire to want to stay on the pitch and score goals. He's got his confidence back. 3 goals in 2 games tells me he's just getting better and better. So I liked his reaction of anger to come off. And that's what we were talking about at the end. And he's in the dressing room there. He's put the music on, and he's 100% behind everyone. And it was just a reminder to everybody that it's a team game. This Inter Miami aren't going to win with one player on the field. We're going to win because we tried that at the start of the season. We tried it when players were doing their own thing, playing individually. Now, because we're playing as a team, as a squad, we're beginning to win games of football, and that's what I reminded him of.
Franco, go ahead.
Thanks, Rafa. Hey, Phil, congrats on the victory. First time that Inter Miami's won a game by more than 1 goal. I know we kind of had talked about that recently. Just your thoughts on
Turn it up a bit.
being able to accomplish that feat, something that Inter Miami's never done before. Win a game by more than a goal, first time winning back-to-back games, continuing the momentum, and making history for Inter Miami.
Sorry, Frank, could you say that again? It's a bit low at my end. Could you just repeat that, please?
Sure, no problem, no problem. It's the first time that Inter Miami has won a game by more than a goal, something we touched on before. First time that the team has won back-to-back games in the franchise history. So just your thoughts on accomplishing those feats and continuing momentum, getting closer to the playoff line with tonight's win.
Well, I mean, winning back-to-back games shouldn't be something that we are that we should be getting really carried away with about it. That should be standard for the quality players that we've got in this franchise. But I think we've tried to make big changes, and we have made big changes, and the culture and identity of the team is building, and with that comes a lot of confidence and belief, and winning consecutive games, going on runs of games, and bettering what we've done in the past is our biggest challenge. And do you know what? We need to go again against Orlando, against one of the best teams in the Eastern Conference, and we are a different team than what we were 1 month ago, 2 months ago. We're a different team than what I saw at the first day of pre-season training. We're a team now that's beginning to trust each other, and it does feel good. That feeling of winning. The players are enjoying. I'm enjoying. The staff are enjoying. The football club's enjoying. The supporters are obviously enjoying, and we want to bottle that. And we've got to make sure that tomorrow night we come out, the USL win their games, because that's what we've talked about. We've talked about this football club becoming winners, and that's where my focus will be now.
Back to Michelle.
Hi again. I want to ask you about Robbie Robinson. Now 2 games in a row he has scored. How important is he, and can you assess his performance tonight?
I think he's so important. He's a threat in behind. You know, that movement when he went past the defender was something that we'd worked really hard on him for the last probably 3, 4, 5 days. That was his signature move. You know, fake one way, goal the other, or vice versa. I still think there's more to come. He's only playing at 60%, I think, in terms of his fitness, his physicality, his confidence. So I think we're only seeing a minute percentage of what that boy can do. But in terms of what he gives the team, the ability to go from defence to attack is breathtaking. And you know, you see the players playing behind him, Kieran and Brett when he comes on. It's a great outlet for us, and we're working really hard with the boy. He's learning every single day how to become a really good player, and we just got to keep letting him grow and keep letting him have opportunities and keep managing him the best that we can do, and he can go as far as he wants to go.
Last question, Franco.
Thanks again, Rafa. And since I don't see any other hands up, Phil, I'll ask you too, if that's okay. Just quickly on the set piece, you guys gave up a goal again today. On a game, it looked like you guys could have gotten your first clean sheet since week 3. Does that matter at all to you? Does that matter?
It didn't matter at all. We actually scored all 4 goals tonight, didn't we?
Yeah. No, the other question then is Leandro Gonzalez Pires. I think he's done a very good job of clipping in long balls and finding attacking players in dangerous spots. He gets 2 assists tonight, but he's been doing this for several games now. What do you think about his performance and that added weapon that you have in the attack with him pinging those balls in from behind? Thank you.
Well, I think he's played like a leader. I think you look at that back 3 tonight, I thought that they were our best players. Christian, Nico and Leandro, their concentration against some really good attacking movements, intricate play, Salcedo, Pozuelo. They had some speed up there as well, and I thought them 3 were absolutely outstanding. And Leandro has been so consistent in his performances. I do think he suits better on that right-hand side, coming out with the ball. He's give us another dimension, and we're really, really pleased with Leandro. His behaviour, his leadership around the building has been outstanding, and